What up to the podverse and everybody's sleeping in the cloud? Welcome to the blacklog, where we talk black about TV, film, music, and sometimes we just digress and drink coffee. My name is Ryan. I want you to say hello to my co-host in an undisclosed location. Ryan, could you say hello out to the blacklog audience?
What's up? Happy.
Can you be happy for them? Be happy for them.
Happy holidays if you celebrate Thanksgiving. If not, then
I guess some people don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
If you don't celebrate it, then just enjoy your days off, I guess.
Yes. Happy holidays. Like we said in previous shows, we talked black about TV, film, music. We were and still are doing different world, but going into these last couple of weeks, we have been intrigued to talk about other things. A couple of episodes ago, we talked about the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and we couldn't help but say, we need to talk about the trilogy.
You can't do the Great Pumpkin without doing
Thanksgiving.
It's a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Oh, what was it called?
It's called a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Very simple.
It was simple. We get to the point. It's Charlie Brown. You want to see Peanuts? It's a Thanksgiving. They could have called it the Thanksgiving show with them Peanuts people, and we tuned in.
Yeah.
So guess what? You can expect the Christmas, talking about the Christmas show too, because we're going to do that one too. But yeah, we thought we'd talk about a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Past a couple of episodes you have brought up hate. And I don't think I hate, but I know this is very off-ramp, but Mr. Drummond from Different Strokes was a pretty bad father. I know.
Bro?
Mr. Drummond, I know he took in Willis and Arnold and all that, but he had a living maid, and he sent his daughter to upstate New York to go to school.
Where?
I know. I just happened to see.
I know. I come out of left field. Something.
I saw an old episode of Different Strokes. I don't know why. I just was like, see, like you're a single father. You got somebody who can watch the kid, but you still gotta send her all the way upstate. And then you say, well, let me take in these two little black kids, and I'm gonna still keep sending you upstate. I'm gonna still keep sending you upstate to school.
Hey man, Miss.
You know I'm right. I'm right.
I don't appreciate the attacking of Mr. Philip Drummond, man. That's kind of messed up, man. That old man had to take them kids in, man. He could have left them kids right in
Yes, he did. Look, you know what?
No, he didn't.
Their mama died of cancer. He felt, he had to.
Bruh, he did not have to take those kids in. He did it out of love, but he did not have to take in those kids.
He worked that woman hard and stressed her enough because they lived in the hood. He wasn't paying her that much, was he?
Those kids, Arnold and Willis, could have just been in a group home with Randy from The Wire. He'd have been as soon as Randy walked in. Break, you just see Willis looking at him like he walk away from the bed. He walk away from the bed because you old snitch.
No, bro. I don't know, man. I said, dang, man. I just felt like, Kimberly's upstate. Like, you took it too little. Like, what about me? I
don't know about the side swipe, bro. Philip Drummond, bro.
Hey, man, I'll leave it. You know what? We're here in a festive mood to talk about.
I remember Warren Sapp took out some dude from the Packers, bro. And that coach at the end of the game was bad. And I kind of feel like he pulled a Warren Sapp, bro. You just caught the dude with his head on a swivel. I mean, the hit was legal.
It's the game. It's the game we put. It's the game we chose.
But it was a legal hit. But it's kind of like, did you really have to go?
The legal hit. I get it. It's a legal hit. I saw a kid last week doing a block, and he could have sideswiped him, but he just did this to him. He just like checked him, and he let him know. He said, I could have. They scored a touchdown, but he didn't. He could have killed him. I get it, but I didn't do Mr. Drummond like that. I'm just saying. I just happened to bring that up. Hey, man, we're here to talk about the opus Charles Schulz on November 20th, 1973.
Everything can't be an opus.
It is. It's an opus, a work of art. Now, a magnum opus, everything can't be a magnum opus, but an opus is just a piece of art. Let's get there. I'm just saying. You know, you're already hating on me with just because you have hate every week. Now all of a sudden I just had a problem with Mr. Drummond. I didn't say nothing bad about you. You defend. I think you're getting kind of touchy about Mr. Drummond. I think I'm just saying.
All right, man. Just get on with that. Just get on with the opus, bro.
Charles Schulz created this. Like I said, it's Diaz. It is really the third of the Trinity because It's a Great Pumpkin came after the Christmas special. Written, as always, by Charles M. Schulz. It's directed by Bill Melendez and Phil Roman. Phil Roman would go on to do he's directed, first thing he ever directed was a short for, I guess, a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. So that might have been ground zero for this. He also did, and looked in his IMDb resume, and he's got a lot of stuff like Tom and Jerry in the 80s. Like, he did a lot of like those classic TV shows. We want to bring them back, and it's like, let Phil handle it. We want to bring Tom and Jerry.
I like the way he made sure to put some respect on the man's name by saying Tom and Jerry of the 80s. Not Tom and Jerry with the lady with the huge black calves walking in saying, Tom? Who Tom? Yeah, Tom.
You know what?
You best get away from me, Tom.
Those as severely racist as they are, they still were some classic. They were classic cartoons, severely racist, but
what
classic. Stop!
You
please.
better get that mouse.
Stop before the NAACP shuts us down. Stop that, please. Stop. That's so bad. That's
used to do, bro.
Let's move into the show. We open in the cold open, and in the only time we see one Lucy Van Pelt. Of course, she's bringing the old come and kick the football gag. Man,
Charlie Brown's an idiot, bro.
Hey. Now, you know what? As hard as I may have been on Mr. Drummond, let's not be. You know what? That kid literally, as we see through this episode, through this special, he may have been severely depressed. And no one's saying it.
Oh, yeah.
He'll call him an idiot.
But still, he fall for the football kick again, bro.
Would you?
You fall for the football kick again, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, he may have been very well depressed. But he's an idiot. Oh, yes. Oh.
And you know, in the last, was it the last episode when we were talking about Prince, and you brought up Airplane. And so I'm going to bring up Airplane. You know, there's actually the guy was like he was like one of those conservative talk show type people long before it became popular. But he had the perfect quote. Jana, they bought their tickets. They knew what they were getting into. I say, let them crash. You know what, Charlie Brown? Just go for it, bro. Just go for it.
Hey, man. She came at him sideways. I'm all right. Why am I saying that? She came at him with this whole, hey, Charles, why would I wouldn't snatch the ball because football is a Thanksgiving tradition, and what's more traditional than the opening kickoff? You know? So she's got her ways in which she kind of gets Charlie Brown kind of feeling emotional. Well, you know what? It's a tradition. You know. Now, mind you, he runs 30 yards. Who runs 30 yards to kick a football? It's beyond me. Yeah, I just don't think
it is a true running start, bro.
He takes a true running start. It's like I just want to say, hey, you really don't need to run. It's not going to help.
I mean, I just watched a field goal kicker, bro. Like take, I think 3 steps backwards, bro. before he took 2 steps, one of those being the kick, bro. And this dude ran 30 yards to take a kick, bro. To kick the ball.
He runs 30. I mean, I know soccer style isn't a thing as of this point. Soccer style is it? I guess. Well, no, it's 73. Soccer style may be. But Charlie runs, of course, and misses it, and then Lucy comes at him with funny thing about how traditions change and fade away. I'm surprised Charlie Brown has not got his sister Sally to beat Lucy. I know she's younger, but Sally's got a lot of fight in her. I think she'd give Lucy a run for her money.
Probably would.
Even though these kids are of the age where boys and girls do fight, and the girls sometimes beat.
Lucy can fight though. I'm quite certain Lucy can fight. Like Lucy got hands, bro. Hey, if they got one girl in that neighborhood who has hands, bro, it is Lucy Van Pelt. She
That's
put
true.
him up too. She ready.
She is. She's always got a ball up fist, and she's always ready to go. We move to scene A. Charlie Brown is at the mailbox as Snoopy casually exits the mailbox. Like he comes out with at least 12 pieces of mail, and Sally approaches and asks, "What's wrong, big brother?" And I just want him to say, "My dog receives more mail than I do, Sally." That bothers the hell out of me. That bothers the living hell out of me. How about that?
Holidays, usually people are depressed during the holidays because maybe a loved one passed or maybe you're homesick. I don't think that I've ever seen holidays depress somebody because they're a gump, bro. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, is that Charlie Brown's a gump, and he's sad that he's a gump, and he's never been able to do anything about it.
I know you said I sideswiped Mr. Drummond, and I know we are talking about Charlie Brown, but I just feel
it's kind of a gump. He tries.
You just call him a gump, bro. Like Charlie Brown.
I mean, for real though, I probably would not say that if he did not fall for that football kick constantly, bro. He is the only one. Has there ever been anybody else who has gone for that kick? I have never seen anybody else go for that kick.
But I don't know. That's their thing, When Lucy and Charlie Brown got older,
Lucy does not ask Schroeder, even though I know she likes Schroeder. She doesn't even ask her brother as much as her brother gets on her nerves. She asks Charlie Brown. And she don't mess with Peppermint Patty because Peppermint Patty might put those paws on her. Peppermint Patty, you think
I can't lie.
Lucy come to fight?
Peppermint Patty
what? Comes to fight.
I'm surprised they've never had something where those two had a fight. That would be quite interesting.
They've never been in the same place together, I don't think.
They played baseball. I know they had an arbor.
They played against each other.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's the only time they've been in the show together has probably in an episode together is probably with baseball. And I'm thinking,
you don't even see them come together. Lucy's usually in the outfield.
Yeah,
fussing, complaining about Charlie Brown.
That's
for some reason is still the pitcher. Why is he the pitcher?
Because he's the manager in his club. It's his ball. He remembers it's his ball. Charlie expresses how, like you said, we talked about depression, how holidays always depress him, And Sally says she went to look for a turkey tree, and at all the Christmas decorations. Sally, you don't have money. You don't have a job. You don't go anywhere without your parents taking you somewhere. So stop. But you know what? I got to say on the side note, I saw some Thanksgiving and not just like a like November thing, a fall decoration. I saw literally somebody having blown up Thanksgiving decoration.
Like blown up turkey? Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, I see that around my neighborhood too. You have blown up turkeys sitting in front of the house.
I'd never seen that before.
I'm like, it's not that serious.
Yeah, I was like, dude, these people had a full-on just...
All you got to do,
a Thanksgiving scene.
All you have to do for Thanksgiving, all we need to do is see you walking inside of a house with a pan and some foil over it, and we know. I don't need the blown up turkey in front of my house.
I don't know, but right now I'm literally thinking about this. If I had like the money, I would like recreate a bloody massacre on my front lawn of the colonizers.
Say how you like that? You like Thanksgiving?
How about that Thanksgiving? Just Native American, just strewn across.
Like,
Native American.
Yeah, you want to see the truth, huh? Here's the truth.
I got your Thanksgiving. I got it right here. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I will say that you mentioned Sally. It's interesting that was 1973 that they came out, and Sally was even then back then complaining about the fact that Christmas stuff was already up in stores.
That is something.
Christmas decorations now come up like at places like Lowe's and Home Depot, like
late September,
the day after Halloween. Like,
dude, I am now seeing witches and blown up witches and pumpkins standing next to Christmas trees. Black Friday deals have been advertised since November 1st.
Black Friday deals have been advertised since June.
Stop. Just stop. Just
I was messing around.
It's just June. Just we advertise it's Black Friday in summer.
You think somebody's not thinking about it right now?
Please don't. Oh God.
Don't worry, whoever's thinking about it, they're not watching this show.
They're not. Whoever's in power at Walmart, I don't think they're watching us. Maybe not. Linus comes up with all his wisdom and his blanket, of course.
Please don't forget that Sally was also complaining about the fact that it was already Thanksgiving and that she had not finished eating her Halloween candy. I seem to remember you deciding that you want to hang out with your man in the pumpkin patch and let your brother go out and get candy while they throwing him candy for you and giving him rocks for himself.
No
and
denying.
You complaining.
No lies detected.
You need to just eat your candy quietly and don't complain about anything. How about that?
No lies detected. That's all I got. No lies detected, because she did. Sally complains a lot at the beginning of the thing. We do learn that Charlie and Sally had plans to go to their grandmother's for Thanksgiving dinner. Since we always spent Thanksgiving at our grandmother. What is Charlie Brown's grandmother?
Year.
What is Charlie Brown's grandmother cooking? I'm not gonna lie.
I am. And you know how we roll.
She's living in the condominium. She's living in the condominium, and I'm like, like, what does the Brown family eat for Thanksgiving?
Jelly beans and pretzels. That's what they eat.
We get that later. No, not. I'm talking about the Brown family.
Oh, that's what I just said. The Brown family. They obviously eat candy and other stuff.
Go to scene B. It's the next day, I gather. CB, I call him. CB is sitting. He's sitting on his little. I ain't gonna lie. He's sitting on his little bean bag. watching TV. He's straight up in front of the TV, just chilling, just watching TV. When he gets a phone call from one Patricia Reichart, because that is her name. Patricia Reichart is her name.
Really?
AKA the baseball playing, sandal wearing Peppermint Patty. Patty was introduced in 1966 in the Peanuts animated strip and the animated special You're in Love, Charlie Brown. I do not remember that one.
Don't.
But I'm assuming the redhead girl was involved.
Or
Patty.
Peppermint Patty was involved.
Maybe. Patty opens up with talking about, hey, Chuck, I know you dig me. What? I didn't say that. Chuck's like, well, I didn't say all that. I know you can't say nothing because somebody might be around. No one's around. I just wanted him to say so bad. No one's around. I'm just not saying anything because this is awkward. This is really awkward. I know you think about me. No, I actually don't. I wanted to hear him say that. Like, honestly, Patty calls Chuck like she is a side piece. She kind of.
I look at Sally different.
Not Sally. We talking about Patty. Patty.
Peppermint Patty. How is Peppermint Patty any? Peppermint Patty is a white Big Shirley from Martin. How is she any different from Big Shirley? The only difference is, yes, Charlie Brown would be the cold portion of it, but obviously Charlie Brown is not really digging her. Cole loves Big Shirley. Charlie Brown not so much. But the way she acts, she ain't nothing but Big Shirley, bro. That's Big Shirley.
Big Shirley. Okay.
Big Shirley, bro. This is Big Shirley from Martin, bro.
Big Shirley with minus the love. Big Shirley minus the love. She says she just steamrolls through this conversation and she leads with, yo, my dad got called out of town. He told me I could come by your house and spend Thanksgiving. Wait, what? Hold on. Wait.
Peppermint Patty ain't ish. Her daddy ain't ish. How do you have a
he is a questionable girl dad at best. It's like
there are deadbeat dads, but then there are, I don't know what he is, because he obviously takes care of his child, but at the same time when holidays come around, he said, "Oh, you go ahead,
hey,
go by people's house."
Hey, baby, I gotta go out of town. You got some friends you can go hang out Thanksgiving? Oh, cool.
He might as well go to the store and get a pack of cigarettes. Hey, Patty, I'll be right back. I'm going to the store to get a pack of cigarettes.
Except he comes back on Monday after Thanksgiving. Like, dude, where you been?
So he's not a deadbeat dad. He's only a deadbeat dad during holidays.
And you know what? We don't know if Patty's got a mother. We don't even know. You know what?
She's got
a mother, but we don't know if the mother's present in Patty's life. And at this point, how about this? He seems to be kind of like Mr. Drummond. It's coming full circle. It's coming.
No.
It's coming full circle.
Don't be smirched, Mr. Drummond, man.
It's coming full circle. I'm just saying.
I'd be smirching Mr. Drummond, man.
Be smirching Mr. Drummond. Boy, you defended some Conrad Bain, boy. She calls Chuck. Now, here's the thing. She's like, Chuck is like, sure. He didn't even say sure. She says yes. It's like, great. I want to be at your house for Thanksgiving. Click. Click.
You invite yourself to somebody's crib for a holiday like that, bro.
For a holiday like that. Because Christmas and holidays, sometimes Christmas is number one in people's houses before, not Christmas, but Thanksgiving and Christmas are 1 and 2. And sometimes Thanksgiving is number one. And you just can't be inviting everybody over to the house for Thanksgiving, Nah.
You know, because you know when you got new people coming to the house, bruh, all of a sudden you gotta watch what you saying, watch what you're doing.
Who is this? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Who's that?
Who's your little friend over there?
Who are you with? Who are you? Somebody will say that. Someone will come up and say, "Who are you with? Who are you with?" Like somebody will say that.
Be like, Lenny, who is that little girl over there? Who is that? Who is that that little thick white girl over there, walking around like Big Shirley?
But the kicker is, she rings back. Hey, Chuck, you remember my good friend Marcy? I think she kind of likes you. Her folks said it was okay. So wait, stop. So you telling me inside of that small amount of time, Marcy called her folks and they said, you know what? You don't have to spend this holiday with us. You can go spend it with some random child at their house. Help me out. Help me out on this.
Hey man, I don't know people, excuse me, who do things like that. You know, I guess it's the way Peppermint Patty and Marcy were raised.
Man, I think, you know what, again, and Marcy, I feel like Marcy's a polite person in the big scheme of things, but she did say yes and she ain't say nothing about it.
She didn't say no.
She didn't. And Chuck still tongue-tied, and Patty is steamrolling through the conversation, says, hey, don't worry. Hey, that'll be okay with your folks. Great. Well, and then
got the nerve. Wait a minute. Then got the nerve. This must be the part where she put claims on the drumsticks and the neck, bruh. How you gonna put claims on the turkey drumstick and the neck, bruh?
Because if the strange 9-year-old child comes to Thanksgiving and says I'm eating the turkey neck, somebody gonna correct her real quick. Somebody gonna correct it.
Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, a lot of my friends know, and I'm not gonna even go into that long story, but I went over by my boy house one day back in high school, and he and his friend's dad went crabbing. I fooled around and took the big crab. Hey, I almost had a grown man want to beat me up over a crab. That is another story that it takes a long time, but you can't. Hey, look, the crab that I grabbed, I just grabbed it. I didn't even. I was told that I can go get something to eat. This girl is calling up and saying, "Hey, before I get there, put aside a drumstick and a neck for me." What? There's only one neck.
There's only one neck, and we giving it to you, person who maybe this might be a one shot for you. This Thanksgiving thing may be a one shot for you. We giving you the neck. You better get up on out of here.
Hey, remember?
She hangs up.
Remember the little chunky boy, bro, from little boy from Sanford and Son? He talking about necks and backs. He said, "I like backs." little dude said, "Hey." Fred said, "Hey, what you want? You like the necks or the backs?" "I like backs." Fred was kind of, "Oh, I didn't expect you to say that, but you wanted necks."
Man, I'm sensitive.
You know what? Maybe he actually wanted
I'm sensitive to that. I'm sensitive to that little kid.
Because
people used to say I look like him, and I hated that.
I
hated that little boy.
Yeah. Huh? I said, actually, I got it wrong. He put claims on the necks. And then,
either way, Either way,
that wasn't your favorite person.
Either people come into that little chunky boy. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
My bad, man. I didn't mean to say it like that. The dude, you know.
No, it wasn't your fault. He was a chunky,
stocky, bro.
He was a chunky boy. I was a chunky boy. It's just a fact of it. I was running around in garbage bags before football games to lose weight. So hey, I accept that. I accept it. It was what it was. They hang up, but they call back. She called back. Hey Chuck, guess who came by? Franklin, a.k.a. Franklin Armstrong. Patty says Franklin came by and heard about the Thanksgiving Day party. He didn't hear. You told him. You told him about the party. Because you don't just come by and just happen to. You told him about that. You didn't. You told him about the party. You said, "Hey Franklin, guess what? What, Patty? We going over to Charlie Brown's house for Thanksgiving." Nah.
So here's my issue with the whole Franklin thing. I know in the black community we always talk about the obvious in this episode where we're going to eventually see, Franklin being the only kid on one side of the table while everybody else is on the other side of the table. He's the only black kid. And, some other things. But nobody really talked about the fact that what's up with Franklin's family?
Man, Franklin's family ain't letting him go. He ain't going to that. He's not going to. Wait,
he went.
Wait, I'm just saying.
I want to know what kind of family he has. Because I don't care, Hey man, let me tell you something. Black folks, we gonna find somewhere to go for Thanksgiving.
It's 1973.
I don't care what's your status. You gonna find a place to go for Thanksgiving, unless you have absolutely, unless you're in a city like Stevie Wonder living for the city. Hey, man, it's nice out here. Right.
Man, this is Franklin's first appearance in any animated special. The whole getting there, how he got there, he gonna get there. That's all it was. Now, in the big scheme of things, what you saying is right. Because I'm thinking the exact same thing, too. Hey, Dad, I want to go to Charlie Brown's house for Thanksgiving. Boy, you know we going to your grandmother. Franklin Armstrong, you know we going to your grandmother's house. You need to tell your little friends you can't go. You can see them on Friday, but you ain't going.
Tell your friends you see him this weekend.
Tell me your little friend you see this weekend, but you know you're going to your grandmother's house on Thanksgiving. Now, please don't say.
What did I say?
Please, what did I say? And please don't make me embarrass you in front of your little friends. So call them. Call them right now. Picking up the phone and handling the phone. Call them right now.
You say one more thing, and you won't be going outside anymore this weekend.
You're going to miss Thanksgiving. You're going to miss the whole weekend. How about that? You keep talking. What could have saved all of this? Caller ID. Caller ID, because Caller ID, because somebody would have said, "Don't answer that. That's Patty. Don't answer that phone. Don't answer." She could have called 3,000 times. Somebody would have said, "Don't answer that." Caller ID would have saved all of this. Now, Linus,
it would have been like.
Nah, no big brother. Sally would say no big brother.
Or like on like say on TV now, if your phone is hooked up, like with ours, our phone is hooked up to our TV basically. So the when the phone rings in the house, the number and everything will flash on the TV screen. So you sitting there, Peppermint Patty. Nah. Let it go to voicemail.
Who
is that calling? No. Don't worry about it.
It's cool.
Let it go to voicemail.
She keeps calling. Let it go to voicemail. Now, Linus walks up and inquires, but before he inquires about Charlie Brown, what's going on, where the hell did you come from? And how did you get in this house? Hey, what's up, Charlie Brown? How did you get in it? Do you have a key that I don't know about?
Hey, you know, some people just leave their front door open.
Unlocked. You know that's true. Man, ever tell you about the first thing with the Paul's house in Delaware?
Yes, I think so. I think you did.
Man, we drove all the way to Delaware. You know, the first thing is Paul's my roommate. And it's like, wow, black people are in Delaware. I didn't know. You know, that alone was always amazing to me. And we drove up to this man. First of all, we drove up. We saw a deer on the road I was like, that blew my mind as it is. And I know we're walking up to the door, and I know when Paul walks in, he just opens the door. He just opens the door. And I waited about 20 minutes. I met his mom, met the family, and I said, "Hey man, when you came in the house, did you use your key?" "No, the door was just unlocked." Oh,
I would have easily freaked out, bruh. Like I would have freaked out, bruh, if that happened, bruh. Like if I saw somebody just walk into the house.
Look, this is me. Mind blown. This is really blown. Linus, Charlie Brown tells him the scenario, and he's like, "Hold on, Charlie B. Let's work this out." He says, "I got to go to my grandma's house." He said, "Well, hold on. Why don't you just tell her you can't do that?" And Charlie just like, look, there's no answer. Okay. Now, I myself felt like I should have said, "Look, man, you need to call and tell these people this can't go down." But he comes up with an idea. "Look, man, you just make a dinner with her and her friends, and then you'll go to the second dinner. So you'll be all right. You'll be all right."
Let me tell you something. I cook every year for Thanksgiving and Christmas. That is a lot of work, bro.
You telling me?
That is a lot of work, bro.
You ain't gotta tell me. I'm just like, really? Shut
up, bro. That is a lot of work, bro.
And
to do a dinner before you go to the next dinner, bro.
Exactly. You gonna do dinner? First of all, you can.
And you're a kid.
Thank you. It's just a lot going on. So, and as the kid that he is, who is the first person that Linus tells to get on the ball? Snoopy, the dog. "Snoopy, I need you I need you to go to the garage and start setting up stuff. Not Charlie Brown, not Sally. I need you to go to the..."
Hey, little birdie.
I'm about to say that. Snoopy goes to the tree to wake up his boy, and I think this is the first appearance of the nondescript yellow bird named Woodstock. And we hear the song "Little Birdie," written by Vince Guaraldi. Yes, it is also sung by Vince Guaraldi. I've never heard Vince Guaraldi talk, but that was quite amazing.
Yes, we had the discussion, and I found out right then and there that it was not Ray Charles, which I assumed it always was Ray Charles.
Yes. That's Ray Charles, no.
I just knew. I was like, "Oh, it's Ray Charles."
This was Vince Guaraldi.
Birdie.
Yes. Then Snoopy goes to the garage, and let me tell you something. The Brown family, they seem to be hoarders. They really, truly seem to be hoarders.
That garage, bro. That garage was off the hook, bro.
It is.
Bruh.
It is filthy.
Bro, they had so much stuff in that garage, bro.
It is literally.
I was like, y'all got to have so many mice running around that Joker, bro.
Yes.
But they got to have rats, mice, some snakes, bro.
If they were able to just push out a large portion of that, I could imagine just mice just scattering.
A family of raccoons, bro.
An opossum. They got a possum in the Brown house. He opens it. He pulls out a table and some chairs, and Snoopy's going through some silliness, and he goes through. Folding chairs back in the day were a real problem. They've been sitting around for a while, so I think that's where they got the humor out of this whole scene with Snoopy fighting this. This folding.
The wooden folding chair.
This folding chair, or whatever. And it pretty much ended right there. Again, let me state this: we're going into next. There's no sense of rhyme of day and time. Like, it sometimes feels like it's Thanksgiving. It's one day thing, and then
I don't know if it started on a Thursday or if it started on Wednesday, bro.
It had to start on a Wednesday
on Thanksgiving.
It had to be on a Wednesday because Snoopy was getting mail And you know they ain't no meal on Thanksgiving.
Or
Yeah,
he could have been going to the mailbox because he forgot to go the day before.
that's true too. It's just it's odd.
There is no sense of time.
There's no sense of time in the Peanuts world. It's fun and hilarity. No sense of time and space. Before we go on, I'd like to remind you that the Black Log is brought to you by Fade to Black Funeral Homes. Death is a part of life, so put life in your loved one's death. Fade to Black Funeral Homes with t-shirt printing and tattoo artists on site to commemorate your loved ones. Fade to Black. We go to Scene D. Again, I assume it is Thanksgiving Day, despite everybody's wearing the same clothes, but I get that. Ironically, we go to Patty's house where Franklin, Marcy, and this is the thing, Franklin, Marcy, and Patty are about to, I guess, roll out, and they're all concerned about the dress code. Franklin, being the black kid, says, I thought I should wear a tie, maybe, is this a formal thing? Because if I go, my parents do, black parents, don't go embarrassing me. Boy, where you going? Don't go embarrassing me. So Franklin, I know why Franklin said, hey, should I wear a tie? Because I don't know how y'all do. I don't know how y'all roll. This is my first appearance with y'all, so I don't know how y'all roll. I'm just saying. But Patty just jumps kind of out there and says, well, me and Chuck kind of casual when we go on dates. You've never gone on a date with Charlie Brown.
Big Shirley, bro. Big Shirley, bro.
You've never gone. You've never gone. I got to admit, it's 73, and Franklin is wearing some funky striped pants. You know what? It is the pants he would be considered quite hip at the time with the striped pants.
As we will see how cool Franklin is in a little bit.
There you have. Yeah, that's true. We go back to the Brown residence. Snoopy is dropping the tablecloth, and I've always found the way he dropped that tablecloth so cool. He popped that cloth, and he tied all four corners before it landed. That's, I tried that. Of course, cartoons, as a child, you're stupid, and you think you can do things in any cartoon, and you realize you can't.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when I tried to cut Grandma's sheets and turn it into a ghost cut. Just
hey man, hey, I saw DC Cab and I was like, hey, it's time to go. I get me a gold plated cab. I'm about to be making all kinds of money.
Buku money. And mind you, this table is a ping pong table. They're eating on a ping pong table. Let's just state that. Linus comes out and asks Snoop, hey Snoop, could you come help with the food? Let me tell you something. There are problems on so many levels here. And
bruh, I know we're going to get deep into this dinner, but these cats really thought that this dinner was acceptable for Thanksgiving.
Hey, man.
They thought it was acceptable for any dinner.
Dude.
Let alone Thanksgiving, bro.
And Snoopy, let me tell you something. First of all, Snoopy dons a chef's hat. He dons a chef's hat. I don't know where these two children got all these appliances, these numerous toasters. Because I can see Robert Ebell walking in. Where the hell is all this going? Who brought these toasters in my house?
Who has pulled out all this bread?
Who pulled out all the butter's gone?
Why is all this bunny bread out here on the counter?
Robert Email would be like, what the hell is going on?
Right. Why is all this damn bread out here?
Oh my God. And they have, I call this.
Do you know how much this bread costs? And got the butter out here all melted.
Oh man. And of course I call it the symphony, the toast of the symphony as Snoopy is the conductor. And of course we hear the infamous song, which is basically the Charlie Brown theme, Linus and Lucy, and we hear that and we get to see them pop popcorn, and they ain't no microwaves because it's 73. If there's a microwave,
they pop it on the stove, baby.
If there's a microwave,
The
there's a microwave at Area 51 in some special place that don't nobody know about. It's all about silver foil popcorn. So they butter and toast. Just got piles and piles of toast.
Let's pause for a second with this meal. Do you know? And I specifically went to look it up. So these bruh, when I say they had so many carbs, bruh, at this dinner, bruh. Two slices of bunny bread is 24 grams of carbs, bruh. Dude had at least 4 long, like, swords of bread, bruh. Those kids are gonna be stopped. Hey, as Mama Lena used to say, they're gonna stop you up. They're gonna stop you up. Bruh, jelly beans, bruh. 25 grams per serving, bruh. 25 grams of carbs, bruh. And it's probably you know that's back in the day, so you're talking about probably 25 grams of sugar and then 25 grams of added sugar, bruh. They got 50 grams of sugar per serving of jelly beans and some bread, bruh, with butter on it.
I want to see Robert email into the kitchen and see you, Lucian, Mingo, and some random ass bird making toast.
Son, you got to go home. Ryan, clean it up. Why do you have all this damn bread out?
Oh my God. Snoopy and Woodstock go and get some pilgrim outfits. And they're like,
to add more to this racist
to this whole thing, dog. He got a what is it? A cap gun, a cap rifle.
to commemorate
the violence.
Yeah, commemorate violence. Like what's going on here?
Patty, Marcy, and Franklin arrive. Patty and Marcy walk in, and my man Charlie Brown gives Franklin a high five and soul shake. And let me tell you something. Charlie Brown was the happiest little white boy ever. That in '73, he looked at Franklin and said, "Yeah, my man."
Yeah, he hit him with it too.
Boy, he was happy, boy. He was like he had been practicing it all day. I got it right.
He hit that Obama on him. Bruh. Hey, how you doing? High five, my brother.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. Not on this day. They're all seated outside. As we spoke of, and everyone knows, the most glaring thing in the world of the internet has discovered. We look at
Franklin sitting on the left side, nobody else.
Yes, there are 12 chairs at this ping pong table. Charlie Brown, Franklin is sitting on,
and nobody wants to sit next to Franklin.
Now, this is by no means defense. I was looking at a special called Street Gang about about the making of Sesame Street. This was 1970. The Charlie Brown special was in 73, but this whole thing was about Sesame Street that started in 69. Mississippi just refused to play Sesame Street the first couple of years. And it was like, well, why was it? They said they just were concerned about having too many black kids on TV.
How racist can you be, bruh? That you won't show a black Muppet, bruh? Is it that big of a deal, bruh? That you got a purple Muppet that looks too close to a black Muppet named Franklin? Wasn't it
Bruh.
Franklin Roosevelt?
That was Roosevelt Franklin.
Roosevelt Franklin?
I don't even
Right.
think it was. Honestly, black people had more of a problem with Roosevelt Franklin, than white people. But I'm just talking about in general, black kids.
But even in general, a sunny days sweeping the clouds away. That we're really.
I say all
like, Mississippi's like, hey. Song is cool, but
I saw footage of them talking to an TV executive in Mississippi. He said that's very difficult for me to explain. Really, it's not too difficult. It's just that you're racist.
you just don't want to explain it.
You don't want to explain it.
If it was,
but
I bet you if it was 1973, you want to explain it.
Thank you. I say that to say when they did it, and being that they were introducing Franklin, excuse me, to the first. Thank you to the first. This is the first animated piece. It's like, okay, I guess there may have been a fear of how he would respond to it. So we're gonna put him alone on one side of the table. We don't want him eating too close to the other characters. As years have gone on, when I looked at, it seems like he rose. I don't know if it's been changed or anything, but it seemed like as the dinner went on, he got like he was above. He wasn't below like he was like this when he was looking, when his eyes were peeking over the table. The whole dinner.
I forgot about the little peeking over the table. I forgot about that.
How did you forget that?
Oh my God. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah. So, yeah, they're at the table. And let me...
It's so ridiculous.
I can't help but think about if all this happened, again, back if this happened at the house, and Dad's sitting on that sofa watching TV. Barbara, why is Rod in the background? Why is Rod? Rod has put the ping pong table in the backyard, and he got some little white children back there. What is going on? And Rusty, that's our dog, Rusty is sitting at the table. What is going on?
Yeah, I wasn't, yeah, bro.
That right there, man. So we got through the whole thing about, like I say, Franklin. It's dinner time. They serve, and of course, they're serving popcorn.
And of course, and don't forget Linus's blessing.
Yes, because Linus always gets a spotlight every episode. He does some kind of seriously. He talks about Miles Standish and how they welcomed the massacre. He said American Chief welcomed the American Chief Massasoit and his people in 1620, a mere year after the first Negro slaves landed in Jamestown, Virginia.
Linus may have easily had the most offensive blessing, bro, on earth, bro. Bruh. That
I'll let you
blessing.
explain.
I mean, I don't even remember the exact words of the blessing. I probably should have written them down, but I just remember listening, you know, with almost 50-year-old ears, and I'm like, wow.
Things
Don't
change
sound right now.
over time. Things do be like, That's kind of like, wow, really? Yeah. Hey, man.
And Linus usually gives a good little prayer for you, man.
He's trying, bro. He's trying. I mean,
As we will see in our next part of this opus, lights please.
Snoop serves this food, and he's like, just throwing plates at people.
Carbohydrates all over the place. Plates and carbohydrates.
Peppermint Patty commences to get angry, but I got to say this, and it's very quick, but if you notice it, Charlie Brown is munching on a popcorn ball like it.
He was.
Charlie Brown's like, hey, man, we did a good job. I don't know what you mean.
He was just kind of chewing, too, like.
No, he wasn't just chewing. He was proud of it and smiling. And like, damn, he was like, this is pretty good. I didn't expect it to be this good.
You know what it was like? You know what it's like? It's almost like when you seen, like if you see on TV, like somebody goes to like an apple orchard and it's the fall and they pick that perfect apple and they bite into it. Like, ooh, that was a really good apple.
I didn't expect it to be like that.
I picked pretty good.
I picked very good
Some
apples.
pretty good apples.
That's how he was looking. Like, you know what? This is some pretty good jelly beans. And some pretty good toast. And some pretty good popcorn. I don't know why they ain't. You know, this is pretty good. Patty goes off, gets upset, talking about, you know, this. Where's the turkey? Where's this? Where's the pumpkin pie?
Got a lot of nerve. A
lot of nerve with your father.
You ain't put in on this man. Like, wow.
You couldn't even bring Kool-Aid over. You brought nothing but your appetite. That's what you brought. You brought your appetite.
You put on your little funky green shirt and walked yourself over like Big Shirley.
And you complaining. And
I mean, brought nothing. Nothing.
And Chuck,
she didn't even bring napkins.
Exactly. She brought nothing but her appetite. Charlie, who was thoroughly enjoying his popcorn, is caught off guard, drops his head, and walks away. And
I keep seeing this dude eat his popcorn, bro. Every time.
Bro, he was proud of that pop. He was proud.
Oh my goodness.
Charlie thought, I pulled this off. We pulled this off. I didn't think we could, but we did. And she just put a pin in his balloon. Ah! He rolled off, and Marcy was like, you know, he was kind of hard on him. And she was like, and of course she trying to defend, Patty trying to defend herself. And she's like,
Marcy was like,
nah, hold on. Did you?
No.
Or did you invite us over? Because that's what I'm seeing right. I think you. And I can't stand people like Patty, because then she wants to say, you know what? You may be right. Why don't you go and apologize for me? Marcy like, I don't know.
She said, nah. And then she was like, come on. Why don't you go talk to him?
I'd be too rough. Basically, you don't want to be accountable.
You don't want to be responsible for your actions.
You don't want to be responsible for your action. That's what I'm seeing right now. You don't want to be responsible for your action. So Marcy goes and talks to Chuck, and she tries to tell him this, that, and the other. Then Patty wants to sneak around and try to see, have you done the dirty work for me? Have you done it? Have you got it done? And Marcy said, nah, you on your own. I forgot. In reference to
yeah, I could at least say that Big Shirley or Martin, she's accountable for her actions.
Yeah, you're right about that. But in the end, Marcy's like, that's on you. This is on you. Look, I tried, but if you trying to make amends with this little bald-headed kid, you better do that your doggone self, because I ain't in. You brought us into this. You told us this was a party. You told us, and look what you've done. Like this, you made everything a mess. Linus brings up how this reminds him of another Thanksgiving. Patty's like, yeah, it's kind of like yeah, shut up, Mo. It's like, I think that's kind of wrong. Like, who are you? You know what I mean? Suddenly, Charlie... But the thing is, through the whole thing of him and Patty kind of making up, he realizes that they about a half hour... In a half hour, they got to be at his grandma's house. And Charlie Brown then calls his grandmother to explain.
Whose responsibility is that? Charlie Brown or his folks?
I think that's the parents. I'll be honest with you. Like, you putting a lot on the kid.
His parents should have been like, hey, at some point his parents should have been like, hey, we gotta be getting ready to go. Not putting that on Charlie Brown.
One thing I gotta say, and I didn't mention it, I thought Patty was at the dinner was kind of pushy. She said, you know, aren't we gonna say a prayer? Like, oh really? Now you miss God fearing around here, like you got to. Wait, are we gonna say a prayer? Wait, she trying to shame people. Ain't we gonna pray to God and thank Him for this meal? Like, really? You know,
Lord, I would like to thank you for this meal, and I would like to thank myself for taking care of all these people who were not originally invited to my house.
Thank you.
But were invited by my friend next to me in this green shirt.
if we had no categories, but I said there are 4 prayers that Peppermint Patty need to really make in her life. For better parents, an inner voice that actually speaks to her, the ability to read the room, and closed-toe shoes. That's what she needs to pray for.
Self-awareness is definitely not on Peppermint Patty's plate.
At all. But as I say, I know I jumped back to that. Charlie is realizing this. Again, we realize that Grandma Brown, this is more responsibility. The parents getting you all on time. Now, she starts talking about everybody there. It's Peppermint Patty. She says she's a great baseball player. And then she says Marcy. And then talks about Franklin. Why, when he mentions them, do I think Grandma is asking, Peppermint Patty, is she some kind of a whore, Charles? Or Marcy? Is that a boy or a girl name? Or especially when she said Franklin. He sounds like a colored fella, Charlie.
Yeah.
I bet Grandma asked that.
It is, but it's possible that Grandma Brown was progressive.
I don't think she knew Franklin was black till he got there.
Oh, she definitely did not know that. She definitely did not know that. But on the other hand, let's see. Hey, Grandma, I got my friend Lucian, my boy Chris, my boy Derek, and my boy Peanut, and they over here, we wanted to. Where's your mama?
They ain't got no family. That's what she going to.
I can see Grandma saying, "Wait a minute, where's your mama? Where's your mama and your dad?"
I don't even think she's. I swear to God, I think she goes straight to. They ain't got their own family. They ain't got no. I swear to God, I think she said they ain't got their own.
I'm trying to think. Did I ever have? I think I had. I think you have a friend in high school, they'll come over, but they were coming to pick me up to go to the, because St. Augustine always had the Turkey Day basketball, the Thanksgiving Day basketball game. So they might be picking up, you might be able to, oh, hey, how you doing, Miss Email? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, Miss Cato?
Trying to act like the Stella kids you weren't. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine. Happy Thanksgiving to you, ma'am. Lies.
Y'all don't get yourselves in trouble. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I wasn't getting that way.
No, we are going straight to a house labeled trouble.
Trouble. For real. She agrees to it. They all hop into the station wagon, and they roll to Grandma Brown. Patty kicks off the Over the River and Through the Woods. I remember, now again, this is all when I'm young. When you first see this thing, when you're 5 or 6 and 7, you see this and be like, I always never understood, the Over the River. There wasn't no river and Through the Woods. It's like,
did you ever do some stupid ish like that? Sing crazy songs with your friends in the car?
I did say to the Magnolia, and then the street to Grandma's house. I remember saying that friends? No, not with friends. I remember making that up in my head. I used to say to the Magnolia and Daniel Street for Grandma. We go, and I was like, that's not the same. I never sang it to anybody else, but it's like that doesn't work. It doesn't work.
If you put kids back when at least when I was at least my age, it was probably more like Roxanne. Everybody in the back of the car going, Roxanne, I want to be your man.
That is so holiday.
Educated rapper.
That is so festive. That is so festive, isn't it? But the kicker of this whole thing is, to me, as soon as they leave,
Snoopy out on a turkey.
Snoopy got furniture, got silver, got flatware, got top of the line flatware. It has what looks like a 15-pound turkey with all the fix.
Hey, bro, it's like Snoop. It's like Snoopy was like,
They gone.
they gone.
Finally. They gone.
They gone. Hey, Woodstock.
They
Time
gone.
for Thanksgiving.
Get it. Let's get it. Like, I was like, you have a full bird with trimmings.
Bro, they turkey had the little white like little white
On the end of the drumsticks, yeah, the decorative
they had
stuff. Like,
everything, bro.
I was like, and it just like, it's like when everybody's, it's like, you got Woodstock damn near being a cannibal eating another bird right now. It's just so crazy.
It's like he was like,
They gone?
you see,
Finally.
they are turning right now. Turkey time.
That means through all this, that turkey, that bird was in the oven all this. It's Snoopy. It's
Nobody
Snoopy
smelled it. Nobody.
Nope.
Or they assumed that it was coming from somebody else's house.
As soon as it goes to somebody
And you know
else.
what? And that makes sense. They couldn't have been saying, you know, Charlie Brown probably smelled it and said, man, that smells like it's coming from Snoopy.
is-
I know it cannot possibly be coming from Snoopy's house.
I don't even
It
think
can't
he
possibly.
doesn't even think that. It doesn't even permeate his mind. He says, man, somebody's dinner sound. Somebody's Thanksgiving
is banging.
banging.
Somebody
Snoopy
got all kinds of stuff cooking.
and Woodstock eat that meal, and we cut to credits, and they enjoyed the hell out of it. I was like, wow. And that was just great to me, bro. That Snoopy and them enjoyed that meal. Like, that's like, this is the greatest. They have gone through this whole.
That's why he was so quick to help them with their little
He really
bread
was.
and jelly beans.
And he had attitude. Again, I hate to go back to the dinner, but I remember when she mentioned, said, hey, you know, are we going to say a little grace? If you look at Snoopy, Snoopy turns to the left and rolls his eyes like, oh my God, Grace, what are we going to thank him for? That the little bald head kid took me away from my family? I don't know any of my siblings now, and I've been forced into indentured servitude to serve you all? Bruh.
Why don't we say thanks for the little girl in the green shirt who invited all her friends over here, and we had to put this whole mess together. How about that?
We're so grateful for you, Peppermint Patty. Because I tell you, when Charlie Brown was saying to his grandma, well, I got Peppermint Patty, as old as his grandmother is, they say, I know she thought she was a whore. She thought she was Peppermint Patty? Is she a night walker? What is she? What is Peppermint? What's this child named Peppermint? We still don't really even know why she's named Peppermint Patty.
Why are you calling that little girl Peppermint
Patty? Because nobody else has a nickname except for Pigpen, correct? And I don't even know what Pigpen is.
That's true.
Pigpen's the only thing. Everybody, but Peppermint Patty. Just,
and of course the kid with the raccoon hat.
You know that. That's when I'm seriously. I missed it, and I'm going to do more research. I never knew about that.
I've seen him before. He was always a mixture of like Schroeder and Linus.
I remember Sherman, crazy. Unless that was Sherman.
Mm-hmm.
Sherman is the black-haired kid in the Christmas thing who does this. When they dance.
Oh, that's the black-haired kid. No. I don't think this kid had black hair.
So yeah.
In fact, I don't think I ever saw the kid's hair because he always had the raccoon hat on.
Yeah, I'm again. I have to research it. To be honest. But this, as always with Peanuts, has been enjoyable.
Definitely for me.
Looking
I don't
back,
know about y'all.
we enjoyed the hell out of it. This will be Thanksgiving week. So we wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. The holiday season will be beginning. This will air Tuesday before Thanksgiving. So yeah, the season will have begun. kick it off with the black log. How about that? That's what you should do. Kick it off with the black log.
Yeah. While y'all sitting around the table, when y'all pull out the crown, go ahead and listen to us talk about Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
For real. Have a couple of sips. Might get you in the mood to just laugh. We hope we entertain you. So from the Black Log and Kirby.
Make sure that dog he just looks so pitiful, bro. He looks like please take my face off of this. Please.
I'm running from the police. I've always thought he's running from the police. You can
tell when their ears lay down, they're like, oh my God, he's embarrassing me. Anyway, make sure you if you watch, go to YouTube. If you like it, subscribe and like. If you listen to podcasts, please go to Spotify or Apple Podcasts and give us 5 stars if you like it. If you don't like it, give us 5 stars anyway. We promise to do better. And also, you can catch clips from our shows on Instagram and TikTok.
Hey, man. Till next episode. Peace.